Hello, this is Tim Langman, creator of CiteIt.net, a higher standard of citation for news organizations, academics, and web authors. Wouldn't it be great if web authors could easily demonstrate the authenticity and context of their quotations to skeptical and curious readers? CiteIt.net enables authors to do just that through the choice of two different citation options depending upon a citation's length. The first type of citation is the expanding block quote, which is used for longer quotes that form their own paragraphs. The second type of citation is for shorter quotations and uses a pop-up window to display the context without disturbing the original paragraph. You don't need to have a WordPress website or install the plugin to do a test drive. Simply go to the demo area and log in with the supplied password. Let's begin by clicking Posts, Add New to create a new post. We are now ready to create each of the two types of citations. The first, the block quote, and the second, the inline pop-up. We can enter the title and intro for our post like we would ordinarily use when we compose a post. In the next step, we grab a copy of our quote, which in this case is on the medium.com website. We select our text and then right-click and select Copy. Next, we switch back to the Editor tab and paste the quote into the position where we want it. Making sure to keep the quote selected, we next click on the CiteIt.net block quote button. This is one of two buttons that the CiteIt.net WordPress plugin adds to the editor. When we click on the CiteIt.net block quote button, a window pops up for us to enter a source's URL. To enter the URL, we switch to the tab containing the medium.com article and copy the URL from the address bar using right-click Copy. We then switch back to the blog post and paste the URL into the pop-up window using right-click Paste and clicking OK. The block quote paragraph should now be indented, and we are ready to click on the Publish button. For web pages, the CiteIt.net app should only require a few seconds to request the article and find the 500 characters of context before and after the original source. PDF and YouTube pages take longer unless they've been previously downloaded and cached. We should now see the published post with the blue arrows above and below the quote. If we click on the arrows, we should see the surrounding context appear and disappear as we toggle the arrows. If we want to visit the original source, we can click on the source link. Okay, we're done with the first of the two citation formats, the block quote. Now it's time to do the second type of citation, the inline pop-up. We can make a new post for the inline pop-up example and enter some text for a title and body. The source for this post is a Wikisource publication of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. So I'll grab one of the lines that helps explain the book's title. I could easily forgive his pride if he had not mortified mine. The process that we will use next is exactly the same as for the block quote, but this time we will click on the inline pop-up button. After we've copied the quote into the blog post, we make sure it's selected and we click the second CiteIt.net button, the inline pop-up. We locate the page's URL and copy it into the pop-up prompt. Control C or right-click Copy. This time the quotation is not automatically indented. Rather, the inline pop-up can appear in the middle of the paragraph without breaking up the text. When we click Publish, the app contacts Wikisource for the original quote and locates the 500 characters before and after the quote. It then saves the context in a little text snippet which the readers load when they click on the arrows or pop-up link. Let's now click on the permalink button again to view the published post. This time, instead of expanding arrows, we see double blue lines under our quote. If we click on the link, a pop-up appears showing the original quote along with the surrounding context. Thank you for your interest in CiteIt.net, a higher standard of citation for news organizations, academics, and web authors. In this video, I've demonstrated how to use the CiteIt.net WordPress plugin to make two types of citations. The first using a block quote tag for longer quotations, and the second using an inline pop-up for shorter quotations. CiteIt.net aims to change norms. So the next time you read or hear someone make an unsubstantiated quotation or claim, ask them, "Can you cite it? Can you cite it?"